Okay, guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is I'm here to preview the NFL wildcard round, and the first matchup I'm going to preview is the New Orleans Saints versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to give you the keys to victory for both teams and then tell you who's going to win and how. Now let's first start off with the Philadelphia Eagles. Their keys to victory are basically to run the football. Give the ball to Sean Payton as many times as possible. Because if you look at the New Orleans Saints, their biggest weakness on the defensive side of the ball is defending the run. As they're 19th in the league at defending the run, allowing 111.6 yards per game. So, in my estimation, Sean Payton this year typically averages roughly around the low 20s in carries. I think they need to give him the ball in the upwards to 28 to 32 times and let him carry the team to a victory. Sean Payton this year has 314 carries for 1,607 yards. And 9 touchdowns. His best performance this year was against the Lions in the snow game, where he had 29 carries for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. The only other game where he had more than 29 carries was opening night, where he had 31 carries for 184 yards and 1 touchdown. So you need to give the ball to Sean Payton, because if you give the ball to Sean Payton early in the game, that'll open up the pass late in the game, because the New Orleans Saints are gonna probably stack the box. Now, you do not want Nick Foles to go the ball more than 25 times, in my opinion, because the New Orleans Saints are the second best pass defense in the NFL, as they only allow 194.1 yards per game passing. So you do not want to give Nick Foles a chance to throw the ball more than 25 times, because that'll stop the flow of the offense. The offense will get stagnant. Now, I'm gonna give you the stats for Nick Foles. Nick Foles this year has a completion percentage of 64%. He's going for 2,891 yards. He averages 209.1 yards per game. And he has thrown 27 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Let's look at how many passes he typically averages per game when he's in there. Now, when Nick Foles is in there, he typically averages in the 20s, so that's okay to me. Because that's where I think the Eagles would need to be, but give the ball to Sean Payton more. Now, before I get to the Saints, let's just look at their safety and how they're doing and their cornerbacks. Their right cornerback, Keenan Lewis, has 47 tackles and 4 interceptions. So, now let's go to the other cornerback, which is Corey White. He has 41 tackles and 1 interception. Now, it seems to me like their secondary likes to tackle and also look for the ball. Now, Kenny Vaccaro won't be there because he had surgery, I believe, on his leg. I can't remember the exact surgery, but in his place will be Roman Harper, and he has 37 tackles with 1 interception. Now, the Saints secondary doesn't look for the ball that much, but they do like to tackle. They're not the secondary that primarily look for the ball. They'll try to rough you up a bit. Now, before I get to the Saints on the offensive side, let's just look at what they're missing in Kenny Vaccaro. Kenny Vaccaro had 79 tackles with 1 interception. So like I said before, they like to tackle. And that's bad for the Eagles receivers because especially for Sean McCoy, they don't like to be physical. They just like to use their agility and find the open space. So I think they'll have a rough day with the New Orleans Saints secondary. That is why it is important for the Eagles to run the football. Now, let's go to the New Orleans Saints. The keys to victory for the New Orleans Saints are to pass the football as much as possible because the Eagles have the worst passing defense in the NFL as they rank 32nd and allow 289.8 yards per game. And I think that shoots the Saints right into their alley because they don't run the football that much. They primarily pass the football. When you look at the Saints, they're second in offensive passing yards in the NFL, averaging 307.4 yards per game. More importantly, Brees this year has gone for 5,162 yards and 39 touchdowns. He has a completion percentage of 68.6, and he has only thrown 12 interceptions. So they like to pass the ball. Now let's see their running game so I can illustrate to you guys even more by what I mean by this. The Northern Saints are 25th in running the football. They average 92.1 yards per game. So they don't look to run the football that much, and I think that's dangerous for the Eagles defense. Now, Brees, of course, is primarily gonna look for Jimmy Graham, who this year has 86 catches for 1,215 yards. And he has 16 touchdowns. Follow that up by going it to Marcus Colston also, aside from Jimmy Graham. Marcus Colston this year has 75 catches for 943 yards and 5 touchdowns. So the key for the New Orleans Saints is basically to pass the football. Rely on the Philadelphia Eagles' weak pass defense to win this football game, like they typically do. And for the people who say that the New Orleans Saints are bad on the road, that is true. But if you look at their schedule this year, most of their road games, except for one, are against tough teams. They lost to New England. They lost to the Jets, which have a good defense. They lost to Seattle, which has a tremendous defense. And they lost to Carolina, which this year has a very, very good defense. Now the only inexcusable loss on the road was against St. Louis. I don't know what happened there. But the Eagles are not like the Jets. They're not like Seattle. They're not like Carolina. So I think the New Orleans Saints will be able to put up points and win this football game. So that's it for today, guys.